Everybody's sitting groovy.
Tonight is election night.
Election night. Did you vote?
So we will definitely keep you updated on the results.
And what's going down.
As long as we're on.
I'm just going to ignore it right now. I'm going to pretend like there's no election tonight. I already sent my stuff in, so...
Oh, so you like the element of surprise. You like to wake up.
Yeah, if she's pregnant, I don't want to know the child. I don't want to know the I don't want to know the sex of the child. just let me know.
Right there.
Just let me know if it's Hillary or Trump, because you can't do nothing about it.
Hey, it's down.
The next day be like, oh, your baby's Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no. Well, I need to know.
So yeah, just surprise me in the morning.
So did you vote ahead of time? Everybody's voted.
Yeah, I mailed mine.
I voted. I dropped mine off last night.
Well, see, I can't vote ahead of time. I coming from Jersey, you vote the day of election day.
I voted the day too.
So I still vote on the day of election day, even though I know I have opportunity to vote ahead of time. I have that thing about going the day of.
Is it live?
It's live.
Okay. Live.
Oh, this is gonna be nice. This is a special night. When you wake up in the morning, may have a new president.
well, January. He's gonna still be in until January.
Well, yeah, of course, he's into January, I believe, 6th or the 8th.
Well, they're just prompting you to start thinking differently.
Yeah.
It's a new world coming around the corner.
Yeah, so they can't abort him that quick. He just
not that quick.
I know if Hillary get elected, she gonna want to kick him out right away. She gonna be moving in. You're like, she gonna be like, don't mind me. I'm just putting up curtains, just measuring. You know.
They said the first thing they're gonna do is dig up Michelle's garden.
Oh, that's what she gonna do.
They're gonna dig up her garden first thing they get
and put some dead bodies in there or something.
Oh.
See, you wrong. See how you do.
Oh, wow.
No one floated like Lotus Michelle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That picture with that side view, I didn't know she had a backside like that.
Oh. What are you talking about?
That picture that she took in front of the picture when they was hugging each other.
Yeah, but we're not going to disrespect the first lady.
I'm not disrespecting her. I'm giving her props.
He said I'm giving her props.
It was definitely proper.
I'm giving her props like only a black man can do.
Where was this picture at?
We have to pull it up online. There will never be another first lady like Michelle.
That's
not
right.
Like that.
There won't be another floaters like Flo.
Girl had
POTUS like the bro.
We saying.
Yeah. Girl had rhythm.
Yeah, she did.
My goodness.
We won't say had. We'll say has.
Yeah.
We have beauty in motion. That was beauty in motion. A lot of things were going on, Yeah. She was able to make things look great. When she came out on the scene and she started shopping at the stores that most people didn't expect her to shop at, and she made inexpensive look over the top, and she set everybody over the path. So, when you got that juice,
she had the juice. She authenticated the presidency.
That's what I'm saying.
She made it okay to shop at Target.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, this is where I get some of my clothes.
This is where I get mine at, and then Target was selling out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It had to be down to earth. How she said? When you go low,
we go
high.
She gonna fly.
Hey.
Yeah.
Zoom. I like the way zoom, 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 zoom.
Okay, let's make sure our volumes are down. We're getting ready to get started, you guys.
How you say that? We getting ready to get started, you guys?
Yeah.
You guys, we getting ready to get started.
Hey.
Okay.
Good morning, America.
Good morning.
Sacramento.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Sacramento, America.
Yeah, good evening, Sacramento.
But it's more than just Sacramento. Because we're streaming live on Facebook, we can see the world.
So
the world can see us.
We can see
the whole wide world on Broadway.
You can see Sacramento. We here. Where are we at, you guys?
We in Sacramento. Did you say?
We're Underground Books.
Underground Books.
We're at Underground Books. Welcome, everybody. This is Black Talk Sacramento number 26, and we are happy.
Did you say 26?
26. We are happy to be here. Our last episode was our 2-year anniversary. Today we are going towards our 3rd year. So we are, I guess, Happy New Year's is in order.
Coming soon.
So yes. So my name is NSAA.
I'm Gerry Simpson.
And my name is Marichal J. Brown. And at this time, we're getting ready to introduce our guest who's going to sit in for most of the show. Go ahead.
But before you do that.
Yeah, before we do that, we are located here at Underground Books.
Underground Books, y'all.
2814 35th Street, Sacramento, California. The phone number here is 916-737-333 and another 3. And we are here every second Tuesday of the month. You can come by and you can sit with us or you can watch us online. That's very cool. And if you enter some stuff that you want to, if you're on Facebook right now, you can actually type some things in the comment area and we might be able to pick it up. And we can answer those questions. We have guests and things like that. So before we get started, I want to do some, do some housekeeping, as they say in church. We have 2 events going on here at Underground Books. We have Children's Story Time. So that book, it will be The Beautiful Blackbird. That's happening on November 19th, December 10th, and January 28th. And you can come here. That's going to be from ages 3 to 10. That's happening here every Saturday. I guess on those Saturdays. I guess it's monthly, right? So it looked like is that the second Saturday?
The dates have changed for all of it.
Oh, the dates have changed. Okay, just those days. Okay, November 19th and December 10th, and on January 28th. So, and at 12 noon. So come here Saturdays at 12 noon, and you will bring your chillins here.
Bring your cheering.
And they will have fun. They'll be here. They'll be sitting on the ground. I guess they're going to be on the ground and stuff, and she gives a nice story time to them. So get them out from in front of that television, and let's do it old school style.
Let the imagination do the walking.
Let the imagination roam with the other children. That'd be nice. And we have a discussion and book signing here featuring Dr. Takoi Porter Sr. The book is called Faith to Innovate. Faith to Innovate. 21st century something. Oh, 21st century tools and strategies for leadership transformation is a must read. This book is an excellent piece of innovative leadership. So if you want to be able to become a dynamic leader, you can come here on November 12th on Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. and find out how exactly you are to do that. Buy the book and you have a full roadmap to leadership. Faith to Innovate.
Faith to Innovate.
Yes, right
Moving
here
forward.
at Underground Books, where you can buy all kind of books right here in Sacramento. Black books. You can buy calendars, greeting cards,
book covers.
Yes, we have poetry CDs, poetry books,
sweatshirts, t-shirts.
Yeah, that's right. Or you can just chill out. We have a couch in here and talk to Mother Rose after you bought your book. Remember, there is a 1 book minimum.
If you come to the door.
Yeah, when you come to the door, buy a book. We got some dollar books here in the back. It don't cost much to support a local black business.
Most importantly, read something, y'all.
Yes. Make those pages clap. So we are going to start this thing. I am waiting for Marichal to come back to his position.
Come back. Marichal, come back.
Yes. So hopefully everybody out there has voted. And
I voted. Did you vote?
I voted.
How about you?
Yes, I voted.
Yes, I voted.
Yeah, he got a big I voted on his hat. Yeah.
Now, before we start, I also want to make another announcement. For Indivisible, we are bringing. It's coming. What we're not bringing, but it's coming is Terry McMillan.
Terry McMillan. To exhale.
On December 8th. That's from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the Guild Theater.
I'm holding my breath.
That's Terry McMillan. Come on, y'all.
Waiting to exhale.
What?
There's a door charge on that, right? It's like
I'm not for sure.
I think there's a door charge.
You could call Underground Books and find out, the Guild Theater.
Yeah, or go to, I think they have a website too.
Indivisible?
Indivisible.com or something like that.
Yeah, just pull it up.
Pull it up. And,
what's that date again?
December 8th.
Coming soon.
Terry
next month. McMillan.
Next month. Terry McMillan. That's going to be a nice one. So a nice discussion and everything. We had a very good. The last one I went to was off the chain. They had what's her name that came out? The Black Panther lady.
Oh, Elaine Brown.
Elaine Brown.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Elaine Brown. Yeah, with the Black
she
Panther.
was here. It was awesome. She dropped the food bombs. Yeah, so it was like, oh, okay. Yeah, it was very interesting conversation. It was very cool. All right.
So wait, we're gonna get So anything else happening with the Black Panther thing? Did that die down, or is it still going on?
Oh, we still have the exhibit here.
Okay.
Milton Bowen's got a nice exhibit still up. He has some things here. So if you want to buy some art, we got art hanging on the walls right here at Underground Books. Come through and check it out. It's a nice exhibit, going, free Huey, free Bobby, free breakfast. We just want to be free. I like that. So, come on through. We have a couple of good things here. So,
Yes.
give us that. He's tucking it away.
Gonna pay me?
Well, at this time, you guys, I'd like to introduce who will be sitting in with us for the rest of the show.
Don't give him a pen. He'd be like, yeah, thank you. Thank you for that pen. That's a very nice pen.
I like to read.
Who will be sitting in for the rest of the show is my main man. He's a poet. He's an educator.
So we
he
forgot
has
our
a
opening
new
song,
album.
right?
He has a new album and poetry book that's coming out entitled Pinch of Salt. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce
Before we get started,
other than Vicent Kobelt.
Good. It's a pleasure for me to be here tonight. Right? It's just awesome what you guys have been doing, giving a voice to Black people here in Sacramento.
Yeah.
So welcome.
We forgot to do our opening.
No, we're still going to do the opening.
Oh, we're
inviting Vincent to be a part
inviting
of
him.
it.
He's sitting here and they can see him, and then they probably going, "Who's the guy sitting on the end?" So I
invisible
wanted to
man.
make sure. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that we had.
Everybody knows Vicent.
Hey.
Yeah, right.
So I guess I'll start with
Vincent is a Sacramento superstar.
He's a superstar.
Okay, Lawrence is gonna sing now. Right? I don't want to mess it up.
Black Talk Sacramento. Black Talk Sacramento. Black Talk Sacramento. Black Talk Sacramento.
Hey, welcome, y'all. Welcome. Black Talk Sacramento.
Yeah. Woo. All right.
Hey, welcome.
Yes. Awesome sauce. So we are here with Vicent Kobelt. He is a local awesome poet. I kind of like, if poetry was soul, I would say that he's the James Brown of poetry.
Poetry.
So he performs with a gigantic Earth, Wind, and Fire type band, and they be getting down, and then he does the jive turkey, and that band is called Foshang. When I say Foshang, you say
Foshama.
Foshama.
But what I wanted to tell Lawrence, since he brought up jive turkey, Thanksgiving keeps getting run over.
I know.
We got to do something about bringing that jive back.
Right.
Bringing that gravy back.
I know.
Wait. Animate the jive turkey book next year. We won't let Halloween run over.
Right.
Thanksgiving and then go straight to Christmas?
Yes.
So are we going to do some jive turkey tonight?
Oh, I don't know about tonight. Y'all didn't tell me about that. Jive on.
Jive on.
Well, can we at least get a taste of the turkey?
My thing is tofurkey, turfurkey. Tofurkey.
Well, you can have some dressing because we're going to definitely be...
Yeah, I mean...
How do you spice tofurkey?
Yeah. Tofurkey is the bomb diggity, yo. You don't know about tofurkey?
What kind of spice do you put on tofurkey?
Hey, you put all kind. You put seasoning, salt, whatever you want on there.
Oh, I don't know that. Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely a vegetarian thing.
We'll make sure you have a plate.
That's definitely... Yeah, make sure I get some greens and some macaroni and cheese and some tofurkey. I'm good.
Turkey, yeah.
So anyway, what's going down, man? What's happening with you? Tell us what's going down and what's new and great with you.
Oh, man. I teach in North Stockton, right? And got off today. Had a great day teaching the kids, We did a tutorial. I finally got them to learn about the tutorial. After this, it's been a busy day. So it's been one thing after the next. After this, I got a rehearsal with Ketchakuwala because we're performing at the Art Howl Mix.
Okay, stop for a minute.
Right?
Did you say you got a rehearsal with the Ketchakuwala?
Yeah, the Ketchakuwala. Does it sound like Quetzalcoatl? Nah,
No, it sounds like you catch a koala.
Yeah, we're searching for that mythic koala.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, catch a koala.
Catch a koala.
Like from
From Australia.
From Australia.
Koala, yeah. Dream time.
Yeah.
So is this a play that you're doing with some young folks? What's happening, man?
No, it's kind of like for Shane, but it's a new band.
Well, it's a little
band.
different because it's more. There's more
hip-hop.
guitars in it.
It's more hip-hop.
Well, in a way.
Yeah.
Now that
hip-hop
Paul Willis
poetry.
is in there,
Yeah.
you can say it's a bit more hip hop, but it's a different feel than than Russell
It's not
Brown
funk.
and
Yeah, it's not funk.
It's not
It's not
per
funk.
se,
It's
but
hip-hop.
rock and
Yeah.
hip hop. Yeah, kind of like a rock hip hop thing.
Yeah.
But so we're going to be out there at the Crocker Museum from 5 to 9.
Okay.
Right?
On
And that's coming-
Thursday.
That's on this coming Thursday,
This
right?
coming Thursday.
So where do you get a name like Catch a Koala?
You want me to tell you how I got the name?
What's going on with Catch a Koala?
A few years ago, there was this crazy kid came into my class and he said, "Mr. Kobelt, doesn't catch a koala sound like Quetzalcoatl?" And it just
What's a Quetzalcoatl?
It just stuck in my name. Catch a koala. He was just always like to tell jokes.
But what's the other one? What's the other word that you said?
Quetzalcoatl.
What's
You
that?
hear that word?
No.
Quetzalcoatl?
Quetzalcoatl. You never heard of Quetzalcoatl?
No.
I'm telling you, I haven't.
Yeah, okay.
You keep asking me like, no.
Oh, yeah.
Look, he hasn't either.
Okay, Quetzalcoatl is it's an Aztec word, right?
Oh, okay.
It's an Aztec word for those ancient Aztecs. That was one of their gods. Is
Oh, very
Quetzalcoatl.
cool. Okay.
Right? It's also a bird, and then
Okay.
it's also part of the money in one of the Latin American countries. Like
Okay.
it should be like a dollar.
Well, thank you for the background.
So
Yeah.
that's the background of
Okay.
that.
All right.
But this kid, he was a little bit of a prankster and a jokester, and I was like, "Wow, Catch a Koala would be a cool name for a band one day."
Okay.
So I
And then
just said, hey.
you just tucked it away.
I just tucked it away, and then I
like,
and then
hey.
tell it was time to break it out.
right.
So you're
put it in the
rocking,
vote.
you're rocking out with two different bands then, right?
Yes, we're doing a few things. It's so much with the art and poetry to learn from the sound of musicians and how they articulate themselves and the tone of music. Of course, poetry is a different thing, so it's not every musician that can work with a poet.
Right.
That's just the first thing too, because it's not everybody that knows how to listen to poetry.
Right.
And those of us who are poets and we dibble and dabble with music sometimes, we know that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's not
that's
exactly,
an interesting thing.
Yeah,
Lawrence can speak to that.
Yeah, it's not exactly melodic, right? You have to actually listen to it and respond to the poet, and it's almost like a call and response thing that happens, right, between the musician and the poet. So yeah. So
it's a different thing. Yeah, I would say so.
So we have a comment. Armando Flores says, "Love you guys." So he's loving what's going on now.
Right on.
All right.
Mr. Flores.
What's happening?
I love you too.
I would say I love you, but that's weird. I would say thank you for commenting on our video. And if you have any kind of questions that you want to ask Vicent Kobelt, you can ask him.
Yeah, please go ahead and put them in on Facebook. I guess you type it in. But I want to ask you about the faux shame, because I'm kind of doing the graphic art for that.
Yeah.
Gerry did the photograph, and also he did the artwork on the cover. Right. And I want to talk about that CD. The CD is called A Pinch of Salt.
Yes.
Tell us about it, man.
Right. So the first thing about A Pinch of Salt is it's titled that because my grandfather, who was from St. Martin, cut sugarcane throughout the Caribbean. And he cut sugarcane 18 years in Cuba. He cut sugarcane 13 years in Haiti. And he cut sugarcane maybe 10 years in the Dominican Republic. And I would listen to my mom tell me stories about my grandfather, and she had a lot of love from my grandfather. And so I wanted to title the piece Pinch of Salt in gratitude and respect for my grandfather, George Emmanuel Duzanson. Right, who spent some, he went on his adventure, but he also spent some tough years out there in the Caribbean, but brought his family home to St. Martin. So just sending my love out there to St. Martin. I don't know if anybody's listening down there. St. Louis, what's going on? All right now.
There's somebody always from somewhere listening.
Somebody. Somebody, body.
So what kind of music, what kind of stuff can we expect to hear on this Pinch of Salt?
The Pinch of Salt, we have, we got Russell Brown on guitar. And the thing about
I like the way you say that because you pronounce it right. You say guitar. That's the right enunciation of that word.
Okay, right on. And the way Russell listens to a poet.
Yeah.
It's like no other musician really that I've worked with as we got
some samples here.
Yeah, so we have some samples of what Russell can do, and Clark Goodlow on the keys and keyboards.
Yeah.
Right?
We got Goodlow. Shout out to Goodlow.
Shout out to Goodlow.
So Lawrence, what song? What track are we about to play?
Afro Sunflower.
All right.
Okay.
Let's try this one.
We'll talk about it after we play it.
Is that in a soul garden?
Stay creamy peanut butter skin. Afro Sunflower. Smoking up roaches like a vacuum cleaner sucks golden granola off a furry brown rug. Live by the needle until T cells speak. Why, oh why? Why, oh why? Can't you see me? Flying flew through the foggy blue of Bernal Heights. Laid out in Dolores Park. You feel a million needles in your body. And somewhere in your mind. Got to get ya. Well, we got to get ya. Got to get you with you. Got to get you. Put you back together again now. Got to get you when I got to get you. Got to put you back together again now. Afro Sunflower.
Wow.
That's sounding pretty groovy there.
Yeah.
Afro Sunflower.
So what is that about? What can you talk about what Afro Sunflower?
He got some Gil Scott Heron happening.
I was gonna say that.
And some Marvin Gaye. You know how Marvin Gaye played? He did all the parts in the song. Yeah.
You know the thing about that piece, and I haven't shared this. This is a piece for my older brothers who are my heroes because they showed me what not to do anyway. Okay. And I love them to death. And they were able to make it out of whatever predicament that they were in, but they showed me what not to do, and that's powerful too. You have role models who show you what to do, but then sometimes that doesn't work, and sometimes you need to see what not to do. Sometimes
that works,
right? Wow, yeah, that's powerful. Right?
So, how many tracks do you have on the CD? Is it an EP or is it an LP?
Right, I would say we have about we got 10 tracks.
I think I want to say 7 to 10. It's going to be about 7 to 10 tracks.
Okay, very cool.
In between, somewhere in between 7 and 10. Now it'll be ready for purchase before Christmas. So I'm telling you guys are going to love this.
It'd be great for Christmas gifts.
Yeah, it'll be a great
stocking stuffer.
A stocking stuffer. Because it's a poetry book that comes along with the CD.
Oh, it's a combo package.
That's Marichal's idea too. And I was like, wow, you know what? Let's do it.
Okay.
When he came up with that, I was like, wow, because...
Is it going to be shrink wrapped together? Be like, you can't buy them separately.
That's right. Yeah. No, when you gotta buy it, it's there. It's like, okay. Can we go ahead?
This is like blood, sweat, and tears, really, to get this out.
Yeah, because
it's been a while.
It's been a while. So
it's been a minute, but it's the season for it. You know, it's fall and the leaves are changing color, and my poetry is ready. To blossom.
To blossom.
It's harvest time.
So are we going to play another track?
Yeah, we're going to play another one. This one's called The Rooster Lamp.
The Rooster Lamp.
Oh, yeah. The first one was, the music was composed by Clark Goodlow. Okay. All right, that Clark first Goodlow. One. He was the mastermind behind the music.
You can hear Russell on that guitar, too. So it was like he was playing with that wah-wah on it.
Yeah. For sure. Closed my eyes and heard crowing. This is all Russell here. Rushing like river ran over stones. Stood tucked in firm soil of my ears. As people strip cloth off to where river and ripples of his smile. Having seen sun rising, we hear no call, no uttering, no shout. For here you are, a lamp with no bulb, like rooster with no crow. And alas, the sweet kiss of morning comes as you lie wrapped in blankets of slumber. You are my brother now, slunk through urban labyrinth, bubbling slang, scratching pavement, lurking in shadows, smoking up them pale pebbles of euphoric slavery.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That song is for all you people that like to take bubble baths and
Light candles.
light candles. That's right. You could chill to that.
Turn
You could
off
just
the
sit back.
lights.
Yeah, that's right. Chill out. Be like, oh, Christmas is almost here. Or right after Thanksgiving, you know.
So what's the
Right before you're about to
inspiration?
go to Black Friday, you know.
What's the inspiration behind that one?
This
The
was,
rooster lamp.
I wrote this piece. I was in a group, you know, a while back in Sacramento. We did this thing called the Garage Sale Art Project. And somebody brought a rooster lamp, and it was rusted, and it didn't have a bulb in it. And so then I connected it to someone, you know, someone close to me. And I wrote a poem. you know,
Cool.
that way. So,
You must really
so
care
that's the
about a
inspiration. Yeah, another one of my brothers. Yeah, and so that all came together that way, right? And again plays with the theme that brothers can show you what not to do, and then make it out of that and be an inspiration to you, right?
Sure.
Right, and be an inspiration to you. So. That's
Okay.
what that piece is
I'd like to
about, too.
send a shout out to Andrew Defy. Thank you. He says a nice lineup and hella love us. So we love you back. I know Lawrence has a problem with love.
Yeah.
So he likes you back.
Yeah.
He likes you back.
I'll be like,
Andrew.
what's up?
He's elbowing you back.
Yeah. It's too much love in this room. Too much love.
Wait. Did Donald Trump walk in? Or what's going on? Where we at with the election?
What's happening with the election?
Anybody
Is
have
everything good?
Okay, report. Mama Rose.
Mother Rose.
Mother Rose.
Oh, still
It's
early.
still early.
Still
And as-
tabulating.
And as they say, it ain't over until it's over.
Well, Armageddon haven't hit yet. So.
Hold on. Clinton's ahead in Florida.
Oh, Hillary's ahead.
Okay, Hillary's
still-
ahead in Florida.
but
If
it's
we
still early.
They're gonna be like,
Dimple Chad.
they were like the alligator ate our vote.
Well, you know, they did extend the
We
voting.
lost those votes in the swamp. Sorry.
They did do, the extension on the voting. I think it's in North Carolina because they had some computer glitches in the morning.
Yeah, and I think it was the same thing with Oregon. Oregon has some computer glitches that's going on. So we'll see. We'll wake up.
Didn't they have pregnant Chad too? Hanging Chad,
Yeah,
pregnant
they had
Chad,
Hanging
and
Chad.
Dimple Chad.
And Dimple Chad.
No, I think they was trying to figure out, you know, how
Who
they
was
got pregnant. He was like, how do we get pregnant? You know, you must be the Virgin Mary. How you get pregnant?
So I have to tell you, I had a real good time working with you all as far as being your photographer for the for the album cover, and then having the time to turn around and draw and paint from the picture. You know, that was pretty cool. You know,
Oh man, we all love the painting, you know. So I just want to give a shout out to Foshang, everybody in Foshang, Russell Brown.
So everybody at this table had a job except for me.
right? Huh?
Well, go ahead.
No. You gonna do Jive Turkey? We ready for Jive Turkey?
Jive Turkey.
Come on,
Everybody
gotta stand up
at
for
this table got a
Thanksgiving.
job except for me.
Jive Turkey.
I'm
the
gonna
turkey.
try.
Did
I'm gonna
that
try
get turned
to.
off or?
I'm gonna try to find the painting for
Okay,
the cover.
they're bringing it
as
up.
we
Show,
go
check
along.
to see if that's
I
okay.
think we're still live.
Are you still alive?
I
Okay.
think we're still alive. Yeah.
Okay.
that's the modern technology. You know, once you're on,
We still got the connection.
we're still connected.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. It's still going. So,
So it was great. We shot the pictures in the alley of the Brick House Gallery.
Brick House. The Brick House Brown.
The Brick
got
House
it going
Brown.
down.
Okay,
Yeah.
Way she walked through town.
all the way down to the
Make
ground.
you turn around.
and fall on the ground.
Okay, so
And say, ouch.
we have another track, right?
Yeah,
yeah, we do.
Oh man.
Okay.
I thought that was it. Hey.
Okay. Now we won't be too deep here on this next one.
This was Jive Jazzy Blue.
Okay, this is the Jive Turkey piece here. I didn't know it was one of the pieces. Jive, jazzy blue jays, slanging, spitting spoonfuls of jive live, snapping, trying to be that cool cat in the back with the spit shine Cadillac, rapping live, talking to the swing low sweet blueberry blue jay with that jazzy raspberry voice. Hey, sweet potato, smiling, fronting his gold fronts, he say, could I be your baby? E hey, e dada? She say, please. He scatting jazz, beaming at her through black frame glasses with no lenses. He sags, ranting, rumbling with pitch. His pants drop and the dames dip with the chuckle. See, purple, with feathers popped out the holes. Jeez, boy, she say, you better scratch your ashy neck.
Whoa. That's so sweet.
Where's my lotion at?
Yo, what's up, sweet potato?
Okay, before we talk about that, I want to make another announcement.
Go ahead,
because after the show, I'm heading down to go check out the Kings. They're playing New Orleans. My man Norman McDaniel's in the house, and he says he has some tickets. If somebody wants some tickets to the game, you have to come to Underground Books right now to pick them up.
Like right now.
So, and I'm already here.
And he already here. So y'all may as well not come right now. Sweet potato.
So if you're around the corner, come on through.
All right.
So talk about that right there. That
sweet
track.
potato.
Yeah. So the Jive Turkey thing is I was reading about these tricksters like Burr Rabbit and Coyote, and I was like, what would an urban trickster look like? Mm-hmm. And I said, his name is Jive Turkey. Mm-hmm. So we started developing stories. Lawrence has some stories. My man Mario Hill, who's chilling in Hawaii. How you doing? I don't know if you're listening to us, but stop riding those waves. But yeah, so Jive Turkey is the urban trickster. And so we have like our own like universe of characters. Pigeon, Cranberry Sauce is one of the characters that Lawrence introduced. And we would like to break that out if Lawrence would get off that pen, and draw us some images.
Oh, come on, Lo.
Come on.
Sacramento wants some Jive Turkey.
I know.
want it.
I'm striking.
Take another sip
I'm
of
striking
coffee
right now.
All right, we planting seeds.
I'm
Sending it out to the universe.
I was supposed to have
Get
a
you
job on this new album.
2017.
So how long did it take you to? Are these new pieces, or are these just pieces that you've been working on for a long time?
Yeah. These are pieces that are due to drop, basically. And we worked on them. We went into the studio, and it was a whole discovery process for me because I usually work live, and I didn't know much about the studio. So then I had to do my homework and catch up and figure out that they're two different animals. Mm-hmm. What you do live is one thing. How it sounds in the studio is another thing.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be more meticulous, more scientific
more on
in
point.
the studio. Mm-hmm. More on point. You got to double think and rethink, rehash, all of that.
Down to the minute and the second.
This was my first time really checking the studio out and getting all of that together.
So would you do it again?
Yes, I would do it again, but I'm going to do it in a different place where it doesn't cost me as much. I figured out how to use my resources. You know what I mean? Yes.
You were professional with this. You were
coupons. I'm going to use my coupon.
Your coupons? Is that something like Groupons?
I don't think they have a Groupon for studios, do they?
Underground Groupon.
Underground.
All right, so we're going to play the last one that I have queued up here. Here we go. This one's called Ben.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wanted to see if I could still write a love poem. So this is composed by Russell Brown. Ben. Been marinating my hands in chocolate ebony and cocoa butter. Been bending my elbows into rectangular hoops. That goes out to it got cut short. That goes out to the love of my life, my wife, Lanicia Kobelt.
Yes.
Wow.
That was the haiku version. You got a little taste. I'm really not that fast and quick. Cut it off.
That was-
didn't even
that
get a
was-
fade on that one.
That was called Was.
Haikuized me.
Twisted my toes into
We call that an
anklets.
excerpt.
Here we go.
Curling my fingers into bracelets. Puckering my lips into rings to kiss your fingers. I was spinning so fast, I didn't even know my name. So I had to get still in the stillness. Within my mind, there is a mountain. Upon that mountain, there is a river.
All right. Okay.
We'll leave it right there.
Let's leave it right
We got a little bit of technical difficulties
so-
going on, but you get
You get a little bit
a
of the
sample
flavor right
of
here.
what's happening.
Yeah. It's all organic, right?
right.
The music, been rehearsed. We wrote the music. We made the music ourselves.
Okay, very
Right.
cool.
It's all organic.
All right, very cool.
Homegrown.
Yeah, I had some.
Homegrown.
Yeah, have
like
some,
Peter Tosh said, legalize it.
Legalize it. Wait,
He
isn't
did
it
that in 1979.
That's right.
We in a Peter Tosh dream.
That's right. So isn't it on the ballot?
That's
today?
right. December
That's
8th,
correct.
legalize
That's
it.
right.
Sir.
You better lively up yourself, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Mom.
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah,
okay, well,
man.
I would like to turn the subject to something serious. You went to, I want to say the Dominican Republic, right?
Oh, yes.
Earlier this year.
yes. Yeah.
And you want to talk about that, and you're
Yes.
raising some funds.
Right.
So let's.
So I went to the village that my grandfather was in when he was cutting sugarcane in Dominican Republic, and the name of the village is El Soco. And I felt like, although it's a beautiful place, the poverty is like Mississippi in the 1940s, right? And the kids really don't have any toys. They're playing with 30-year-old mitts and bats. The girls don't have anything to do. That's the first thing my wife said to me. She said, well, what are the girls going to do? Because I was saying, well, we could bring baseball equipment. And so what I came up with, it took me a couple months, but I want to bring 20 bikes to Soco. That's how I want to start it off, is to bring bikes to Soco, and I want to start in January and February.
Okay.
I have about 4 bikes right now, and this will be a great way for this village to enjoy something, right? And to do something else, but because there's a lot of idle time. My mom has a nonprofit organization called St. Martin Helping Hands International, and she goes there a couple times a year to bring food. She says a lot of the elders, they don't have enough food to eat. And then the kids themselves, these are Haitian descendants Dominicans. So there's a lot of pressure on the Haitian community there in El Soco. And that's why she's made this the work of her life. And she's asked for my help, and I figured out now how I can help my mom.
Oh, very cool.
So this is something that I'm serious about, and you'll be seeing it on Facebook. Bikes for Soco.
So they can either donate a bike or they can donate monies towards purchasing bikes, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And we would love to. We got a brother named Marichal. If you're a San Francisco Giants fan, you know about Juan Marichal.
That's right.
We would like to take a brother named Marichal to the Dominican Republic.
I would love to go too.
So he can see, and others too who would like to collaborate and just experience something different. Oh. I think it's important too, because for us as Black people, we have to realize too, there's Black people all over the globe.
Yeah.
And there has to be some communication. Yeah. There has to be some collaboration. And I think that will help open minds. It would be nice eventually to get some young African-American men and women to see, right? Yeah. How some of these, how our people are living.
How your cousins are living.
How your cousins are living in some of these other countries.
Because that slave ship stopped everywhere. Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. But the gratitude. Mm-hmm. See, the gratitude is such a valuable thing. And that's why it's important to see other things. Right? The gratitude, because we're not talking about the ghetto. The ghetto, you got a bathroom in the ghetto. Right. You got a kitchen. You got water in the ghetto. We're talking about shanty town. Shantytown living, we're talking about outhouses.
Oh, yeah.
And it's important for you to see something different. And you could even value the little that you have. That's important. So that's what that is all about. The Bikes for SoCo.
Very cool.
With the St. Martin Helping Hands International.
Okay, very cool. So where is SoCo? Where is it? It's in the Dominican Republic.
SoCo was in the Dominican Republic. And
where's the Dominican Republic? Is that an island?
Let me go. The Dominican Republic is also next. They shares the same island with Haiti. And the name of the island is known as Hispaniola.
Okay,
and this is one of the first places that Christopher Columbus, we can't say discovered. No, we can't, because the Taínos were there. What the culture said, the Arawaks were there first.
Yeah.
Right, that's exactly.
So he invaded it.
He invaded and left a lot of what we would say in the Caribbean as malediction. Malediction that still places are suffering for, right? Certain thought processes about people of color, about yourself, about Africans and natives, and all the skin complexes that goes on with colonialism, right? All of that is present. And so what we have to do is find the medicine to heal ourselves and to love ourselves. Yeah. So that's where the Dominican Republic is, right next to Haiti. And basically, we're brothers, but still there's a rivalry between the two groups.
So how did they fare during the hurricane?
Oh, how do they fare during the hurricane with shantytown houses? They do not fare well. That's why when you watch and you see a hurricane hits Haiti, there's a lot of people that are going to die. It's the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere.
There's nowhere to hide.
Independent since 1804. Right? Because the slaves actually
revolted against
liberated themselves in Haiti and kicked France out. Okay?
Yeah.
And, anyway, that's a deep topic. I think that's another show. Anyway, so don't get me started.
Yeah, so bicycles to what's the place?
SoCo.
To SoCo.
Bicycles to SoCo. And SoCo, the beautiful thing about SoCo is there's a river right next to this little village, and there's the ocean. So it's right off the ocean and the sea, but it's abject poverty. So you can't even see what you got, right? And there isn't the garbage cans that needs to be there. There isn't any recycling, so there's bottles in the street, right? So such a beautiful place, but
right,
can't see it, right?
Yeah,
can't see it.
So how about like solar cooking and stuff like that?
All of that, Lawrence. Come with us then. Come with all of that.
No.
He's like, no. He's talking about solar cooking.
No,
he
I was
doesn't want to do any solar cooking.
I was just asking, do they have that? That's all I was asking.
Bring some tofu.
Tofurkey. We can make some there and then export it. But no, I love the honesty. I love the honesty. No, I ain't going there, yo. No toilets. I'm sorry, bro.
Hey, look. What I'm saying is like it's not all the time would be there, because there's a lot of beautiful things about the Dominican Republic. Right. And it's not like the whole time would be there, because there's some really wonderful and beautiful places that are at American standard, let's say. Yeah. And you best believe that I took my wife to the high standards, because when she first went into SoCo, she cried. Yeah. We went in, we spent 3 days in an international type resort, which was not quite at American standards. We spent we stayed 2 days at the resort, 3 days in SoCo. The first day, Lanicia cried when she saw how people were living. But as fact as like how people check on each other, nobody can die somewhere and nobody not know. Right? Everybody's checking on each other.
Togetherness
coming by. The togetherness is just beautiful. Right? Mm-hmm. So
they have community that's actually absent in a place that's so together as America.
So they have a strong community.
No, the community is strong. The community is strong.
Okay.
Wow.
So do they have like a music scene there, or do they sing? Do they dance?
That's part of what we were talking. Me and Vicent were talking about. What we would like to do is take a couple of poets and some musicians to SoCo and come back and meet with the musicians and the the art scene that's there and come back and create something.
Okay.
So,
That sounds like a good plan.
Hey, we're talking to you.
Yeah.
Who called in? Andrew Defy?
Andrew
Mr.
Defy.
Flores?
Let's figure out how we can make this happen.
All right.
And we could do
1 week. We're going to show you a good time, too.
Yeah.
I promise you this
We'll
is
show
not,
you a good time.
I promise you this is
It is
not
the home of the
This is not an
merengue.
infomercial.
Is it expensive?
No, it's not. It's not like going to Kenya.
Yeah.
It's not like going to Kenya or France.
Right.
It's in our backyard. Right? It's in our backyard.
You were asking about, say it again. You were saying something about the expenses.
I said it's an expensive. The dollar. What's the dollar like there?
How much
The
is
exchange
dollar?
rate.
Yeah.
The
exchange rate.
Yeah, the dollar's strong there.
It's very strong.
Their peso is weak.
Yeah.
Yeah. One beautiful thing I saw is they have a new bill where they have these 3 women on the bill, and it's the 3 sisters.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Right? The 3 sisters. And these 3 sisters were killed by Trujillo. And then, so what happened is because of what Trujillo did to those 3 women, he was assassinated for that. That was the final nail in the coffin, if you will, of different things that he did.
What percentage of Dominican Republic is black?
Oh!
Well, no.
What?
Yeah.
Are you talking about?
99
You
point.
want to see black people? You want to see black people?
I was just asking the percentage.
There's no.
Come and see.
Come and see.
Come and see. Look around. Look around.
Okay, I guess I got to go to
Percentage
Wikipedia.
is high. It's a
go
high
Wikipedia.
percentage.
You better off
Gotta
asking
be in
which
the
part of it
90%. Got to be in the 90%.
Because I heard they was kicking people out from Haiti there from there
They
a
just,
while ago.
they just kicking other
But
black people out.
It's a colonial mindset because you have one side that was colonized by the French and another side that was colonized by the Spanish. And you have to find a way to melt those rivalries and be brothers. You share the same island, right?
Right.
But there's a rivalry too because Haiti actually went into the Dominican Republic and kicked the Spanish out too.
Right.
So Haiti had the whole island at one point, and then
The Spanish
they had to
came back.
rebel against Haiti, right? To be the Dominican Republic, I guess. I just putting it all in a nutshell for you that way. So that created part of the rivalry between the 2 groups.
So Vincent, you have some pictures, and we'll get some of those pictures from you, and we'll put them up on the Black Talk Sacramento website.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
and also I just posted up on Facebook on the Black Talk Sacramento page the cover of A Pinch of Salt. CD for
very
Foshan.
cool. A pinch of salt. How much is the CD going for? Is it going to be online or iTunes?
Well, yeah, it's going to be
Bandcamp.
And we still working out some things, so we don't have a price
model.
on it yet.
Y'all still working on
But you'll be able to get it. Yeah, you'll be able to get it online. You'll be able to come into Underground Books. You'll be able to. We're going to do a listening party over at the Goss Art
CD launch. You got a launching going to happen.
Yeah, we're going to have a lunch. We're going to have a party.
Okay.
Russell, Clark.
We might even do a block party, man.
Is Larry out there? Larry Lee, come and play the bass.
Come on out.
Maybe some smoke when you come in. You know what I'm saying?
Some smoke.
You're like, shh.
Just have them come floating in. It's like,
I know. He'll be doing the jive turkey.
what's that jive turkey?
Jive turkey.
Come with your feathers out. That'd be kind of cool. Also, that'd be kind of cool. You should do that. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, it'd be like with the smoke. I can see that. Like jive turkey. Okay, so.
So do you have a piece that you would like to share with us?
Oh yeah.
I did do the one piece before I go. I did do a piece that I'm going to share on Thursday.
Oh, very cool.
This is for Gil Scott. Snow is falling in America. Snow is falling on the backs of the bluest blackberries, of the blackest blueberries. Snow is falling on the backs of blacks, and it's so cold. A wicked snowstorm blew when Eric Snow dropped a line on the NSAA. But who cares if they're listening to our cell phone conversations? If they're reading our emails? Who wants privacy anyway, right? We all want to be celebrities. Snow falling, fell on the backs of blacks in New York City, Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis, South Central Los Angeles. It fell on the cap of Freeway Rick on Central Avenue and made you ask questions like, who is Michael Webb and what does he have to do with this puzzle? I saw the revolution on crack, with snow falling into pipes, men eaten up by purple blotches infested with HIV and dying of AIDS. Snow falling on Compton Avenue and 108th Street. Snow sold by Oliver North in our big cities to fund the Contra rebels in Nicaragua. All the shells from shots fired is a metaphor for all the black men and women lost in the labyrinth of alleys in the times through and between BC and AC, before crack and after crack. Whoa. In the center of the alleys, minotaurs sling dope with money clips stacked like Beyonce's back. I saw the revolution on crack. So very be careful, young black. With fire-breathing Panthers shot down like Fred Hampton in the Chicago 8, brothers bubbling up their brains in the futile ghettos of North America, smoking up pale pebbles from the grief of it all, losing their minds. Do you remember the nights of the living bassheads, digging under cars, scratching pavements for change? I saw the revolution on crack. So very be careful, young black. Fingers burnt up and turn up from making pipes out of soda cans. While we search through Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for answers. Why is another young black man unarmed dead and shot by the police? Asked Rachel. That looks like one bad dude. Snow fell on Amadou Diallo, Eric Garner, Oscar Grant. Wow. Snow fell on Trayvon Martin in Sanford, Florida. Fell on Alton Sterling in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Philando Castile in St. Paul, Minnesota. Terrence Crutcher in Tulsa, Oklahoma. How many gotta die? But the revolution is on crack and we're living our lives through our iPhone 6s, computers, and Blackberries. We don't have time to bother with the NSA. And snow keeps falling on the blackest blueberries, the bluest blackberries on the backs of blacks. The revolution will be on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. But you may not have time to hit the like button. But you may not have time to hit the like button.
Word.
Whoa.
Word.
All right.
We're going to bring that on Thursday, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
BC and AC.
BC and
Before
AC.
crack and after crack.
Yeah, oh my God.
It's something.
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Oh, there's a
It changed our community.
There's
Yes,
a
it is.
difference.
Yeah.
And you know what? We have to document it.
Yeah,
because
it has to
I'm
be
looking on
documented.
TV and I don't see the experience on there.
Right.
There's so much wisdom to gather from the experience because what they did is they had forward-thinking black people caught up on this drug and then funding such a wicked schemes in Nicaragua with Contra rebels.
It was a win-win for them. It was a win-win.
You're destroying our community and funding something wicked in Central America.
Yeah, it was a win-win for them. So they were like, we're gonna squash the revolution,
That's
as
it.
well as do this dirt over here. Right? We're gonna arm these rebels, and then we're gonna squash the. It was like one bird with two stones. I mean, there you go.
We have to. Two birds with one stone. The thing is
It was a whole bird with two stones. It was a whole flock of them. You know?
That's a bad bird.
we have to. Now this is the thing. Though. This is the thing, though. We have to be very careful because it can repeat. That's why
part.
Well, if you don't know
repeated.
history,
And
that's why his poem.
If it's not documented,
yeah, and that's what's so good about his poem is that to understand his poem, you gotta know history, right? You gotta know Oliver North.
You got to know Oliver North. You got to know Michael Webb.
Right. And these people, Oliver North was, during that trial, he was raised up like a hero.
Yes, he was.
And it was like, but he's not a hero.
Nope.
So you got to know
villain.
history. Yeah, he's a big villain. Yeah.
It's this definitely something
Snidely
to know.
Whiplash in
Okay.
color.
He was covering Ronald Reagan's butt. Okay, so
so anything that you'd like to leave us with?
Yes. Well, again, we'll be at the Art Mix.
How
Go
can we
ahead.
get in touch with you for the bicycles? Is there any way?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Leave your.
What? Vincent Kobelt at Facebook.com.
That'll work.
Okay.
Anything else?
Vince. Yeah. Let's see. I have a group that I'm gonna come out. It's gonna call Bikes for SoCo, just like I said. So look for Bikes for SoCo. And that's the way we can actually get these bikes. And I didn't want to start big. I wanted to start small.
Yeah.
These kids, they don't have bikes.
Yeah, so one would be great. Yeah.
One bike.
You know what? We need jump ropes. Because Anisha was saying, well, what are the girls? The girls need to do something too. We need mitts. We need bats, equipment.
Sewing machines.
All of that.
Yeah.
Sewing kits.
All things like that.
Fabric.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I wanted to start small and then so people could see what the impact would be with just 20 bikes.
A nice pilot program. Do a nice,
You know what the taxi is over there? It's the scooter. Yeah. So when you leave Soco, if you want to go to San Pedro de Macorís, you get on a scooter. So there's women with babies, one hand on the guy riding the scooter, and they got the baby in the other hand. Wow. So that's what a taxi is.
One bike equals an amusement park.
Yes,
that'd be like a Cadillac. Yeah,
that's what it is.
They'd be rolling their Cadillac. You get a bicycle.
Man.
One bike is a caddy.
You're like rolling. Okay, all right, very good.
You be Superfly.
No low riders, just regular bikes. So
we just regular bicycle.
No low riders, so we don't need nothing low.
No trendy bikes, just a real sturdy bike.
Yeah,
sturdy mountain bike.
Yeah, very cool.
Just a blue collar bike.
And so where are you performing and?
Yeah, so we're performing. Thank you. We're performing at the Crocker this Thursday. There's different groups. They're having an art mix hall.
Cool,
right? And it's from 5 to 9, and they have another band too. I think Rodzilla's going to be out there. So shout out to Rodzilla,
cool. Wow,
Andrew Dufay, and ZFG. It's going to be Catcha Kuwala and Paul Willis. Paul Willis will be dropping the rhymes. So try to get some of that. We'll be squeezing lemon and limes out to fresh, ripe rhymes.
Poured and did
like that sweet and sour.
Wait, say
lemonade.
Lemon
fresh
and
lemonade.
Is that iced tea?
Iced tea?
No, lemonade, man.
You want ice cubes in your iced tea?
Yeah, bro.
That'd be some wicked stuff. Ice cubes in your iced tea. Hey, iced tea, that's the next commercial. Bring Ice Cube on there.
Lemonade.
It's lemonade, man.
It's lemonade, man.
Read the sign.
Iced tea.
What's wrong with these people?
You gotta have ice in the iced tea.
But it's lemonade.
Yeah, well, they could get married in California now, so that's legal.
Okay.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
But that sounds. They might mad dog you. I'm gonna let those mad dog faces on the records. Be like, get your.
All right.
Some of the meanest faces you ever saw.
Everybody, put your hands together for Vicent
Kobelt. All right. Thank you, Black Talk Sacramento.
Amazing.
Awesome. That was awesome.
Always
good. AC to BC.
Jive on.
Before the crack and after the crack.
Yes. That was huge.
It was serious.
That was huge. I remember Run DMC talking about it. That
you can see a difference.
Yeah, they said when they left on tour, there was no crack, and they came back, and the neighborhood was just, it was like different. An A-bomb went off.
Hey, I can see it. I saw it. Hey, listen, it's Observer time. What time is
Observer News.
Hey, Observer News.
We'd like to send out a shout out to Tony Harvey,
quote unquote.
Tony.
Where's he at tonight, y'all?
Oh, he's probably documenting the Sacramento Kings.
He's on the clock.
Hey, so anyway, Observer News. Oh. And so what's happening here? What's happening?
Let me see. We have what do we have? We have local black legislators seek
election success.
Vicent.
We have the NAACP election. Local leaders seek president's position. We got a lot of things happening in Sacramento. We have Webb and Williams. They seek the NAACP seat.
That's Betty Williams and Stephen Webb.
Current President Stephen Webb and former President Betty Williams vie for the presidential seat. So they're going head to head for the same seat, y'all. So what do you think? Hasn't Betty been the president once before?
Yes, she has.
Was it of the NAACP? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, she was.
So she was a former sitting president,
and she's coming back.
All right.
She's an incumbent.
And for those of you that don't know, the NAACP is not an expensive cost to be a part of that? It's like
How much
$35.
is it? It's $35?
$35 for a year membership. So if you're interested in figuring it out, if you want to make a change, get on down to your local chapter and make something happen, y'all.
Okay, and they right there at WCIC, I think. That's what their headquarters
really?
is
I
now.
didn't know
Yeah.
that. Okay, okay, that's great.
Celebration Arts has a new play called, a stage drama called Sunset Baby.
Sunset Baby. What's that about?
Sunset Baby, leave it up to your local director, James Wheatley, to find a stage production that most directors would pass by to avoid controversy, putting actors in an uncomfortable setting, or offering its patrons. So, Wheatley's doing things like he always does. He keeps his audience on the edge. Ta-da-ta-da.
Well, I will say this. I love Celebration Arts. I just love going there, seeing live plays. Matter of fact, I haven't been in a while, and that's something that me and my wife
Maybe she go and see Sunset Baby.
Yeah, that sounds good. So when is that? When does it play?
It's currently going right now.
Okay.
And if you want to know anything about it, you can call 916 date night. Any night. 455-2787. Celebration Arts. 4469 D Street in Sacramento.
Okay. If you want to convince a woman that you're deep and
well, yeah,
that you got it going on,
that you're conscious, right?
Well,
you could take them to
Well, that was one of the things.
Take them there to communicate. That's how you won your wife.
That's how I got my wife.
Okay, because you was like, I'm deep.
No. Well, I took her to see you do poetry.
Okay.
So that was really deep.
I gave her one of your poems. I was
That's
like,
right.
I said, this is one of my friends' poems.
She was like, here, I'm deep.
I even performed it. I was like, Scooby Doo, Doody Doo.
Like,
They ain't right. So what else is in the news? We're remembering the beloved Irish child Sims. Irish Teresa Sims, affectionately known as Mama Sims, passed at the age of 86 here in Sacramento.
Okay, well, we'll send our love and prayers.
We also got the high school vocalist soaring in concert. Girls Leadership Academics Academy hosts concert at the Crocker Museum. When you in Sacramento, you can tell when you're doing something. When you land at the Crocker, you're doing something.
Yeah,
What'd you say?
It is true.
That says it's pretty special.
She was like, I have arrived.
You have arrived.
You're like, I am performing at the Crocker.
Where you is?
You're like, ta-ta.
At the Crocker. I'm at the Crocker.
You're like,
So they've been having this round table discussion on race in the city. What do you think about race in the city of Sacramento? You think
why is her picture
better?
like that?
She's saying, oh my God. That's the look on her face. Oh my God.
No, he didn't just say that.
She doing that Home Alone look. Can you see that?
That picture?
I don't know who did. Probably Lawrence.
I'll be calling him up like, take that picture out.
Ray Johnson
took that picture.
But it must have been something that was. It must have been something that was said for her to have that look. If you see. Come down to Underground Books and pick up the latest edition of The Observer. If you see this look.
She's on Section A, page 85, and she got the oh my God look.
So it had to be something crazy.
Race and the city.
So then there's also the annual youth and the law forum announced. The most important thing is to get our youth to not be afraid of the law. Even though there are some scary moments, but we need to know that they're there to protect us. Mm-hmm. Don't laugh, Lord.
He be like, there are some scary moments. Stop beating me.
I know. Put the gun up. I don't have nothing on me.
This is a scary moment.
Oh God! See, I knew as I was going into it.
You couldn't back out.
I couldn't pump my brakes.
Beep.
I couldn't stop.
We got you.
I love you, officer. Will you stop beating me with your gun?
That's why she had that look on her face. Oh my God! See,
I am experiencing a scary moment.
See, it's not right, y'all. It's not right. It's not. But so now, the polls reveal that there's a black voter concern. Do you think there's a black voter concern out here? Do you think that blacks are voting more or less this year? Talk to me.
Less.
Less? Why are they voting less?
Because both candidates is crazy.
Well, they're not tackling our issues.
Okay.
I believe that's one of the reasons.
And in some cases, I heard some folks ain't got a ride.
Yeah, they was offering, the Urban League was offering rides, I think. Yeah, shuttle. That was very cool. And then, and not only that, but what's his name? Chance, the rapper, they did a parade to the polls.
To the polls?
So that was very
Where was that?
cool.
What city is that in?
I don't know, Chicago, I think.
I want to say Chicago. Yeah, he's out of Chicago.
So he was doing like a parade to the polls. That was very cool.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, parade.
Something
party
different.
Yeah, that's
okay.
cool.
So I'm gonna do an update. Let's do an update.
What's the update on the election?
We're gonna do a and this isn't my favorite news. No, it's not my favorite news outlet. But we're gonna do CNN.
Are you
and right
partial
now
to the news?
Of course.
To the media?
Of course. I like Democracy Now. I like listening to NPR.
Okay. Well, turn it on.
Okay, let me find out. They said it's a nail biter in Florida and 5 other key states.
Well, you got to know it's going to be tight all the way, and that's just the way it's going to be. And you won't know till tomorrow, like Lawrence. When you wake up in the morning,
be like
down.
President Trump.
Well, you know what? But hey, listen. Let me put it to you this way: regardless of who wakes up in the morning and who is who, you got to be ready for whoever's going to be, and you got to get your feet on the ground.
Does it really matter?
Well, you still have to show up and show out, regardless.
Well, yeah, I mean, vote. Because my main emphasis about voting is that it's not just about the president.
No, it's the action.
Well, it's also we have prepositions. We have other things that
you have propositions. You got local elections. So
you have all these things that you should vote on, and vote on those things too as well. So
any hip propositions going on in
because the electoral, the electoral college, and it's like so many different buffers between us and voting for the president. It's very interesting the way they have ensured that no change will happen. So, but with the local level, we can actually affect change. We can actually make things happen. And that's where we should focus our energy. Not only that, but vote for the president, but also vote for the
local.
Yeah,
what's happening
local politics.
So what do you think's happening locally that's going to be changing this election? What's going on?
There's a lot of things. There's 61. There's a couple of things about prison. I can't think of it right now because it's been a while since
there's some things.
How about the thing about the school? The thing about the voting for the school to pass the laws to fix the schools and stuff. People were complaining they didn't want it because it's going to bring taxes for the kids and stuff. But in reality, those schools that they were talking about were the schools that are in the inner cities. So if it's going to bring up taxes, so what? Fix the schools in inner cities. The kids that are out in the suburbs and these private schools have better schools. So.
Yeah, because it's property tax, right?
Sure. Right. Pay for that.
Yeah. Yeah. So my emphasis is that hopefully you guys voted today and get out. And if you didn't vote today, just shame on you a little bit.
Just be quiet. If you didn't vote, just be quiet. Just be quiet.
I mean, you can still complain. I'm not
because ain't nobody listening.
It's freedom of speech.
Just be quiet.
It's freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech, but keep it to yourself.
We don't want to hear.
We don't want to hear.
Because the first question you're going to ask is like, did you vote?
Did you vote? And you're going to say no.
Argument over.
Going to be a fast conversation.
Discussion over.
I know, because
that's the discussion that you need to have with yourself.
To me, it's always interesting to me every time voting season happens. You have 2 different camps in the black community. One camp is like, why are you voting?
And the other one's, why are you not?
Right, why you not? Right, and then the others, they're like, why you voting? You just voting for master, like that kind of thing. And you're like, and to me, it's like, well, it's like if you ever. I just wrote a thing on Facebook. It's like, well, if you had a Blockbuster card, what's wrong with just going down and all the stuff that we do that's more complicated than voting.
Right.
Application of a job, you put in an application at McDonald's, that's more complicated than voting.
You got your Starbucks card.
You got the Starbucks. You fill out all this information everywhere else. You go to the DMV. Yeah. My thing is like if you really hardcore about not voting, then just don't do anything with the government. Right. That's why I respect Wesley Snipes.
Right.
Check out.
He went to jail because he didn't want to pay taxes. He believed in it. And he went to jail over it.
Well,
but you got some of these people like, oh, don't vote, don't do this kind of stuff. But you got a driver's lilicense.
You got a driver's license. Yeah.
You got all this stuff. You pay your taxes.
Yeah.
right. So you fill out that tax form really quick, right? On May. So yeah. So my thing is like, okay, you could do whatever you want to do. I'm not.
It's your choice. You still have choices. This is America.
But my thing is that if you really believe what you're saying, don't do anything for the government. You need to go out to the woods somewhere and build your shack.
And do you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if they allow you to do that.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it ain't as easy to do.
What you say? Don't be collecting no government cheese.
That's right. Don't even collect cans.
Don't get no
cans, yeah.
Because that's a 5% thing. You got to go ask the government. Right. So
don't send your kids to school.
That's right.
That's right.
Check out.
You better homeschool. You better homeschool your children.
Quit.
Okay. Other news. What do we have for other news?
Well, the most important news is that
Venus and Serena Williams opened a center in Compton to fight gun violence. I didn't know their sister was killed in 2003.
Oh, yeah, she was. Don't you remember that? She went back. She went back to visit. They told her not to go back there. And she went back, and she got caught up in some crossfires. She was where she was supposed to not be at the wrong time, and she got killed.
So they opened up a center for gun violence.
For gun violence, yeah.
They are... Instead of they are using their grievance
their star power.
And with productively.
Sure.
Sometimes we forget about our people and be like, oh, see, y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of y'all killed my sister and stuff. But they actually trying to fight
to it.
Yeah, the root of this thing. So I give them much props for that.
Yeah, it's called the Yatunde Price Resource Center in Compton.
All right.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Now,
what about their father? Their father had a stroke recently.
Did he pass away?
No,
but he has been real sick.
Yeah, I think he had a stroke or a heart attack.
He had a stroke.
He was a very strong father. He's a very strong father for them. Yeah,
he took them girls up out of there.
Now,
Needs and all.
Zimbabwe.
Yeah,
what do you
make the
think about
Chinese yuan legal currency after Beijing cancels debt. Is it yuan or yuan? That's how they pronounce their currency. Yuan is
Y-U-A-N.
A-N. So, yeah. So, it's very interesting that they make...
How do you pronounce it, Gerry?
Money.
Chinese money.
Chinese money.
So, they making their currency Chinese money.
Yeah.
They are allowing... So, because American currency is the staple all around the world. So, China is making moves in Africa, big moves.
To make their money be the money.
To compete with the dollar.
To compete with the dollar, yes.
So they're making really big moves.
So do you mean
they starting in Africa where everybody start.
Yeah. But so is that saying that America ain't great? Because I keep hearing that we got to make it great again. So why everybody
if they make this Chinese money, we might have to make it great again.
Okay.
Because China is making their stuff great.
Well, don't we owe China though? I think we owe China though. Aren't we in debt to China?
No, really, it's very interesting. China is they buy our debt.
Right.
They buy our debt. So basically, we getting over on them.
Don't tell nobody, Lawrence.
We know. Everybody knows.
Don't tell.
Everybody knows. So
everybody listening to us all over the world.
In order for them to sell TVs here, they got to give us something.
Stop telling though.
And that's what they're doing. So in order for us to have low prices and be at Walmart,
Trump don't think we know. So
well, Trump don't know.
Trump's going to build a wall.
He's going to build a wall.
I heard he was going to build a wall on Broadway.
He's going to build a legal wall.
He's going to build a financial wall.
A financial wall
out of dollars.
The Trump wall, and he's going to put his name on it.
And he's going to make them pay for it.
with the Chinese dollar.
So, yes, UN panel says U.S. owes black people reparations.
I think so, maybe.
So this is the UN. They just recently had a little panel discussion. Mm-hmm. It don't have any power, but
it's nice to hear somebody saying it other than your cousin.
Right. Yeah. It don't have any power, but they were like, "Yo, y'all owe those black folks something." Mm-hmm. all that crap they went through. Yeah,
but that's when they had problem with the mic. Nobody else heard it.
I know they were like, America's like, what?
What you say?
Can you speak in my good ear?
I can't hear you. Turn it up.
What Trump say? It was some static. So yeah, it's very interesting. So. And there's an interesting. There's a nice little study that says telling poor smart kids that all it takes is hard work to be successful as their wealthy peers is a blatant lie.
Well, come on now. They also did another study that said rich people don't care about you.
They don't.
Well, they don't.
So what's your point?
I'm just saying, they're doing a lot of studies. They spend a lot of money on studies.
Well, you just proved that point. You just
we already have the answer.
You
don't
just proved that point.
We already know.
But okay, one of the things that I have to say, and I don't know, the study, I don't know who they talked to with the study, but I do know that you have to give confidence to people that don't have. And without confidence, then they won't be.
Well, they're not talking about confidence.
They talking about money.
They talking about the lift yourself up by your bootstrap, by your own bootstraps
right.
idea.
Right.
Confidence is like you are somebody. So, but
that also plays in.
That plays
with,
into it.
With
though.
lifting yourself
You got to
up.
think you somebody in order to think that you need.
But you can't go to a child and be like, well,
But
if Jimmy can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, you do though. Well, you can.
You can't do that because it's a blatant lie.
Look, little Bobby.
Because Jimmy goes home, he has an iPod, an iPad,
that's
a computer
true.
at home,
That's true.
and all this kind of stuff. And they
But
go
Abe
home
Lincoln had
and
a
it's like they
candle.
got a hole in the roof and it's raining.
I'm not talking about in comparison to though. I'm talking about.
Well, that's what they're talking about. Yeah.
So I'm talking about, but you do have to give them a shot of confidence to say.
Oh yeah, give them a shot in the arm. You got to be like, hey, I believe in you.
I believe in you.
I believe in you that you can do this.
But if
I believe
there's definitely not an equal. There's nowhere near being equal.
And let them lead the way.
Yeah, so but that's what I'm saying. It's like if you go in there talking about where because you see all those movies, those white movies where you have this white person that come in there and they turn the whole thing around.
The children laugh.
Jerry Houston.
I thought he was just giving me background singing.
Yeah.
While I was doing my monologue, he was singing in the background. Like,
go
what
ahead.
he's saying is very important. All right, so.
Go ahead, but it's real.
Oh yeah. So who's seen 13? The documentary.
Yeah, I've seen part of it. I haven't seen it all.
Yes. So come up here and tell us about 13. Come on. No? Okay. So 13 is very awesome. Have you seen 13, Gerry?
No, I haven't seen it.
You need to see 13. It's on Netflix.
Okay. And 13, and tell for those of us that don't know, like myself, what is 13? That's a number.
13th. Talking about the 13th Amendment.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Keep
Lawrence,
going.
what's wrong?
Oh no,
I'm inviting conversation. Come on.
I know. I was waiting on Marichal to chime in. It's talking about the 13th
You
Amendment.
said 13th Amendment.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I haven't seen it all.
It's about you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it all. I've seen
Okay.
part.
It's talking about freeing slaves. 13th Amendment would free the slaves, right?
All right.
And then, but there's a loophole.
What's the loophole?
In the 13th. The 13th Amendment, the loophole is that if you go to jail or if you go to prison, you are allowed. Slavery is allowed to exist.
Yeah.
So that's what they're talking about. Even nowadays, slavery is existing because of this one loophole in the 13th Amendment.
Yeah.
Well, and that goes into with the private prisons.
Well, that's what it's talking about. Private prisons. Like right after he freed the slaves, the prison industrial complex just ramped up, right? Along with the Jim Crow laws and everything's nature, it just really ramped up.
That's why it's so important.
And a lot of the products that we have right now, like IKEA and everything else, and not only IKEA, but what's the lingerie place?
Victoria's Secret.
Make things in prison.
They said that before anywhere in the state, the government goes shopping, they look at the list that the prisons sell before they go anywhere and buy anything.
Yeah.
Because the prisons are making it right here.
And not only that, but credit card companies are using and debt collection is going through prison.
Right.
So you can be talking to an inmate, giving your credit card number to an inmate. Yeah. Talk about I want to put $10 on my light bill. And they're like,
what's your number?
I know, like, hey, you sound good, girl. What's your name? You should write me a letter. So okay,
you're not right. Go ahead. What else is new?
All right. So tech news.
Tech news. What's new in the tech world?
Augmented reality app helps to decorate your home. So there's some cool apps out there right now.
Is that called Pinterest?
No, it's not called Pinterest. It's an augmented reality app where you can use your phone to actually decorate. Like if you want new floors, whatever it may be, you just use your app and switch out the floors in your actual thing, and you can see the result on your phone of how your room will look with this new floor.
That
very cool.
Sounds like a dream my father had when I was a kid. He dreamed we had a color TV, and when he woke up,
It was black and white.
It was still black and white.
You know, I grew up with a black and white TV, and for a long time I thought it was color.
Okay, because you had a good imagination.
So did you guys have when you got the screen, the red, blue, and the yellow?
Oh, the big one, right? The big TV.
Yeah, you put it
oh
over
my
the
God,
TV.
yes.
Oh, I'm not talking about when the little TV.
I'm talking about the big screen.
Yeah, the big screen, and
TV.
it goes over, and that was
Those
the
were the
first
bomb.
form of
that gel.
If your friend,
You put that gel on the.
wait a minute. If your friend had one of those TVs, they have arrived.
Yeah.
They was watching wrestling on that. You know, it was like, oh my God. You know.
Do you know how crazy you had to be to think that you had a color TV because you put one of the things over the screen?
But we did.
Oh, you talking about the sheet?
The sheet.
Oh no.
talking about that
I'm talking
film.
about the big one, the big TV with the big hole. You know, the big.
Oh, you talking about what they had a name for that?
It's called a big screen TV. It was huge. It was huge.
God.
Okay, so
so
the last thing is Kenya's mobile control greenhouses. So in Kenya, they have a Silicon Valley over there, but really it's just a one building, but it's a technology place that they develop technology in Kenya, and they have developed this cool technology that actually allow you to manage greenhouses in Kenya through your cell phone. So you turn on the water, you can manage your greenhouse with your cell phone. So they have a series of greenhouses that they manage. So the reason why I put that in there is because Africa is also on the vanguard of technology. They also is trying to catch the wave and being very active in the new technology that's coming.
But they're also very forward in using what they have, whatever's available, use what you got, because there's also a country in Africa, they're making bicycles from bamboo.
Right.
Yeah. The bicycles are amazing.
I've seen that one. Yeah.
They're
very cool.
bamboo bicycles.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. It's also a way that they're giving jobs. They're making people, they're teaching them technology how to build the bicycles.
And they export them around the world, though.
Yes, and they're being sold everywhere.
Very
as
green.
a very hip thing.
Yeah.
They're very hip. A bamboo bike.
Yeah.
Right,
so it's like if you throw them away, they
just go right into the ground.
Go right to the ground.
All right, you guys. Well, we'd like to thank our guest, Vicent Kobelt.
Yo.
This is the end of number 26.
Number 26.
Number 26.
I've been with y'all for 26 times.
26 times. 26
I know.
months.
26 months?
Yeah.
Man, that's amazing.
Wow.
Y'all kind of people don't usually stay together that long.
I know.
Did I say that?
So when did we get married? I don't know. Is that
Hey.
Is that like, you know, because usually like 6 months, right? It's 6 months that you get.
Common law. 6 months. I don't know.
Because that's how long it took y'all. Y'all got married like 1 month, right?
We
You and Marichal like 1 month, like, let's get married.
He said we end this show right now.
We like to thank Mother Rose.
We love you all the time.
Here at Underground Books.
We love you long time.
Yes.
Make sure you guys come out and pick up a book and visit Mother Rose and say hello.
Yeah.
Yes. And
check
reading
out
is
some
a
of
hip thing. Read something, y'all.
There's a one book minimum. So
One book minimum.
One book minimum.
Books as low as $1, so you can't walk out here and say you couldn't find
that's
them.
right.
That's right. Or pick up the Sacramento Observer, which is also
But that's going to cost you 75 cents.
Okay. Well,
All right, so that's lower than the book.
Oh, yeah, you got to get the dollar book.
Well,
Get the
something with
dollar
pages.
book.
Something with pages.
Something that you could turn.
Yeah, something that's made out of a dead tree. Something.
Something that you can get some knowledge from.
Yeah, absolutely.
We believe in books.
Right.
We believe in books. That's
We
a new
believe literature is the future.
Oh, Lord, now we got to go.
Read those words and let them lead.
motto. Sing, Lord, sing.
I think next show I'm going to bring in a guest, Norman McDaniels, if he wouldn't mind doing some live
Concertos on the guitar.
on the guitar.
On the guitar.
Yeah. It sound
All right.
cool? We got him in
Sounds very cool.
We got him in the audience.
He's an artist now, so now you're going to put him on the spot.
Yeah.
So that means that you got to be here next month, Lawrence.
Yeah, it's like
That's that automatic contract. You got to be here, bro.
We're going to build a whole band thing like they have on late time
right.
show. A whole band over
Yeah,
there.
we'll have that'll be nice. Huh?
Have a whole band over there. Right?
That's right.
Well,
He said he'll be the band.
He'll be the band.
Well,
Okay.
you can fake laugh.
Come on up. Have a seat real quick. We have
A new guest in town.
a new guest in the house. Is Norman McDaniels.
Welcome,
All right.
Mr. Norman McDaniels. How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, thank you for the
Welcome to Black
thank you
Talk
for the love.
Sacramento.
All right. So he will be the band next month.
Myself and Ear Candy is the band.
All right. So we now officially have a band with Black Talk Sacramento, y'all.
Ear Candy. Man, thank you.
All right, very cool.
That's what I'm going to say about that.
He's like, amen. Ear Candy.
I'll rot your teeth.
So how can they get in contact with you for Ear Candy?
Facebook. You can get me on my Facebook. I don't mind giving out my phone number also.
Okay.
308-9632. Of course, it's in the 916
area code.
Gotta have it.
Call me.
Also, quick shout out. We will be next week. We'll be performing right up the street here at one of your local haberdasheries.
Well, what's
Haberdashery?
The name of that? Haberdashery.
And that would be the Brick House.
The Brick House.
So what day is that?
Friday.
Oh, this coming Friday.
For the jazz series.
Oh, so for the jazz series, make sure you go down there, check out
7 o'clock.
Ear Candy featuring
Norman McDaniel.
Norman McDaniel, ladies and
Wawa
gentlemen.
McDaniel.
Wow. Like, wow.
All right, you guys. Well, that's the end of our show. My name is Marichal J. Brown.
I'll be Gerry Simpson.
I'm NSAA, and this is Black Talk.
And wait. And our new band leader,
Norman McDaniel of Ear Candy.
All right. Put your hands together. Woo! Thank you very much. This is episode 26. Black Talk Sacramento signing off.
Ciao, baby.